For my next video, I'd like to show you 3 to 4 ways, depends how you look at the one, 3 to 4 ways on how to save yourself battery life. And these are probably 3 or 4 of the most powerful ways that you can actually save battery life. So there's a lot of little minimum ways that you can save battery life here and there, turning things on and off. But these 4, could be 3, you'll understand in a minute, are the most powerful of all the ways. So let's just dig right in here. So go ahead and go into your settings and display, which is where most of them will be. And the first one is, if you have it on light mode, turn it to dark mode. And this is really pretty self-explanatory. Your Samsung, which I'm doing this on a Samsung S25 Ultra, by the way, and these will work for a lot of the Samsungs, a lot of the tablets that go way back. So anyway, I'm using a S25 Ultra with One UI 8 Beta 2, and again, this will work with all those. So you have light mode on. That means all of your pixels are firing. Each one of those little individual pixels that make light or don't light, they're either on or they're off, are firing. So it's going to take more battery. It's kind of an obvious thing here. So when you turn it to dark, now all those background pixels now are dark, they're shut off, they're not firing, so you're going to save battery life. And this is a major battery life saver. So if you really and truly are into saving your battery life, this would probably be number 1. Okay. Number 2, let's go and scroll down, and this is motion smoothness. I personally don't even see it, but there's 2 settings to your phone. If you have a Samsung S23, 24, I believe 24 and 25. I have the 25 Ultra. The 24 has it, and this one has it. You'll get a refresh rate of 120 Hertz. So that means it's going to go faster. So if you have this setting on, get smoother animations by scrolling and automatically adjusting your screen refresh to 120 Hertz. That means everything happens faster. Scrolling is faster, your games are faster, versus getting longer battery life by automatically adjusting your screen refresh rate to 60 Hertz, which, like I said, honestly, I've never been able to tell a difference between adaptive or standard. I've played games, I've watched movies in both, and either or, I don't see a difference. But there is, again, a big difference in battery life. So I just keep it set to standard. If I notice a bigger difference, I'd keep it set to adaptive because I want to get everything I can out of my phone. I don't see a difference, I'm setting it to standard. Okay, so the next one, both 2 and 3, this will be number 2. This is your screen resolution. Of course, the higher the screen resolution, the more battery it's going to take. And as you can see, this at the top, you'll see HD, and you'll see some artifacts around the, let me get my pen out and I'll point. So you can see some of the artifacts right here, right in here, and then it's not as bad here, and then there's none here. This is another one that I just don't see it. Okay, I can have it set to HD plus, which is 1560 by 720, and I see no difference between that one and QHD 1320 by 1440. Maybe I'm blind. I'm not. I have pretty darn good vision. I'm an expert marksman. I just don't see any differences in any of these. In fact, for the middle one, I don't see a difference between that one to that one. But the difference does lie that basic visuals is lower battery use. So I do see some serious battery use on that. So I'll just keep it set to that. So now finally, our mysterious one that could be considered 3 or 4, however you want to look at it, is when you scroll down, well, your phone may not be set up this way, but if you can see this right here, hang on a second, let me rewind, let me back this up here, rewind, yeah, right. Okay, so I'm going to put my pointer, if you see this icon right here, the battery one, with the green leaf in it. Okay, I have it turned off right now. I usually always have it on. But when you have it on, you are going to do multiple things, and that's why I really don't count this as one, because there's ones in this that we've already gone over. So you could kind of count it, but you can't. This is one that was not in this. Limit your CPU speed to 70%. Okay, that's really going to make a big difference in your speed, in your battery. Now, if you have a game, if you have a processor, something that needs some processing, that you have to chew hard on something, you can not put that on. I'll toggle that on and off if I need the processor speed, if I need battery life, because this one is noticeable, 70% speed difference. Okay. It'll also turn off, always on display, which I have off anyways. Now, here's the one that's actually built in. There's 2 of them built into this, so this is why I kind of count this one, but yet I don't. I count it because of the limit CPU speed, but it also has set motion smoothness to standard, which we've already gone over, and it has turn on dark mode, which we've already gone over. So it automatically will do both of those when you turn it to power saving on. Okay, and then set screen timeout to 30 seconds. I don't really care about that. I normally have that anyway. So so that's really the 4th way, I would say, that you can save your battery life, is by this one. Okay, so there's 4 really powerful, probably the most powerful ways you can possibly save battery life. Again, like I said, mentioned in the beginning of the video, there's a lot of little ways to save battery life, a lot of little tiny ones. They all add up to a lot, but these are the most powerful and most notable. If you do these, you will notice a big difference in your battery lasting capability. So I hope you found my video to be helpful. Thank you for being here. Please click like and subscribe to my channel. Leave me a comment down below. Thank you for your time, and until next time, I'm out.